Just a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, looks like we are live. Let me go to the stream. I'm not gonna test our audio, so I would like it if one of you with headphones could listen to the introduction segment and make sure that everybody is audible.
I'll be pulling.
Sounds good so far.
Okay, great. Hey everybody, this isn't the part where I intro the show. I go to the thing. Hey everybody, welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream, where we have 4 groups of 4-player characters. But don't worry, it's not 4 people playing 4 characters. That would be exhausting. Could you imagine if anybody dedicated themselves to having 2 games of Dungeons & Dragons in the same world in 1 week? That would be obscene. No, there are 8 players with 2 characters each. Tonight we return to the Thorns, the secretive group that operate in the shadows. That's what secretive groups tend to do. However, what they do is they defend the natural world in the natural order. They are currently in a long conflict with an old god, Naya, who was awoken in a ritual that included a former member of the Thorns. Over a long journey, they have found themselves transported for their own safety to the town of Guldaruk, next to the Guldaruk forest. And I think... No, I'll say a little bit more. Sybil, their resident spirit speaker, granted the ability to speak the language of the spirits, had a conversation with the Goat King, King of Goats, out in the forest, where this town is based, because this is a logging town. Coming into the town with the intent of getting these loggers to stop cutting down trees non-stop, Stevia went over to offer some mead, ale, drink to a chained Goliath in stocks, and Soren accompanied her. And turns out that this woman knew Soren's father, and perhaps other people's fathers. We'll get to that in the introductions, which are now. So, we've got the Thorns. We're going to do it in the order of the thumbnail. We will start off with Soren.
Hi, I'm Logan Beck. I play Soren. I'm the youngest of the Erickson siblings. Just figured out my dad was like real angry and stuff. Don't know what to do with that information.
After Soren, we have Sybil.
Hi, I'm Emmy. I play Sybil Erickson, the middleest child of the Erickson children. She was not there when she heard the stuff about their father, but I'm excited to learn more. And our mother's name, Aubrielle.
Aubrielle. Then we've got Sebastian.
My name's Brian Zeal. I play Sebastian the Rogue, and I knew our dad, and he was always on my case. I knew he was angry.
He was not always on your case.
Get off my back, Dad.
Canonically, he was not on your case or your
God. I'm going out with my friends.
Sebastian, you were not that old when you were not old enough to go out with your friends when your father passed away.
If I'm old enough to go to war, I'm old enough to smoke, old man.
You were unequivocally not old enough to do either of those things.
Yeah, say that to my vote, which counts, Dad.
In Dasero, there is no electoral system.
Yeah, every vote matters.
I mean, it specifically doesn't, and even more, the fact that you all are from a poor town with no presiding lord means it would matter even less.
Yeah, and that's going to change one day, old man.
It probably won't. Stevia! I'm glad that I got to roleplay Brian's real name.
I play Stevie.
Sorry, Zach.
I play Stevia Carnon. That's okay. I play Stevia Carnon, a Goliath fighter who likes to eat weird shit and can turn into a werelioness, and I don't know these people's dads at all, so I'm just learning everything as they are.
All right, and those are our Thorns. We have just gotten a little bit of info from a guard who mentions that Lord Sendamar is the one who started this town, and he's who keeps these guards so well outfitted. And that's where our Dungeons and Dragons time begins. It's Dungeons and Dragons time.
Dungeons and Dragons time.
This would be a great point to have a theme song, but we do not have a theme song, and also I have tried to compose one several times, and it turns out when you don't understand music on a basic
Sorry,
level...
we don't have a theme song?
We have
What
a theme
about-
song. He chopped 1,000 trees with his golden axe.
Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's music going on right now.
Yeah, and this guard was loving that fucking tune, baby. And we're in Dungeons and Dragons time. Oh, he did say that you could meet with a representative of Lord
At the
Sendamar.
tavern.
At the tavern, that's correct.
Well, probably make our way there then. What's anything else of interest going on?
Mostly looks like people kind of talking to each other, sort of hushed tones, quick glances to and fro, about hither and thither.
Hey, Tether.
Yeah, what's up?
What's new in town?
You should talk to Tither if you want to know what's...
Oh, man.
One day
all
my
right.
vote's gonna count, old man. That's what I say to Tither.
Yeah. Get off my back.
Get off my back. Hey, you
Yeah,
get off
all
my
right.
back. And he points at you.
I point back.
He points at you even harder.
Oh, fuck. You win. I walk away.
Goddamn right.
What is happening?
We're doing a point system. It's a point-based system.
Sybil meets back up with Stevia and Soren.
Wait for me.
So we talked to this guard, and he said that we could find. Dang it! My mind is blanked now. My mind's blanked. Sebastian, you take it from here.
Yeah, so I pretended to be like the best lumberjack ever, and then they said we could meet at the tavern to get jobs with. It wouldn't be the mayor of the town or whatever, but it would be like the like his assistant or something. His
Representative.
representative. Yeah. So we could do that, and that way we can get in. I don't know what that means, getting in, but what'd you guys do?
Well, we met with the Goliath over there. She knows our dad. Like, our dad, before he was our dad.
What?
I feel like
Yeah.
you never wanted to be our dad. Get off my back.
You keep saying things that are...
I know.
I have to say...
He wanted to go out with his friends and then never come back.
Yeah. He went for a pack of pipe tobacco.
He died. This is this is Sebastian legends on the wiki page,
Yeah.
which is to say that a lot of people put in hard work over decades, and then it got scrubbed away by corporate interests. Hey, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're having a good time.
So wait, the Goliath knew our dad?
Mm-hmm.
Stevia knows our dad?
Other Goliath.
No,
Oh,
not me. The one over there in the pillory stocks.
Stevie's like no older than you.
Yeah. Get off my back.
What, am I starting to sound like Dad?
Or maybe Aubrielle, our mom.
I chose that name because I was like, we need a name for our mom.
It's a good name. I like
Dad.
it.
But then
It's
the way
the
you
only
said it,
thing I like.
but then the way you said it as like a moody teen made it so much better. Made me so happy.
It just sounds like a
Aubrielle.
Kryptonian. Aubrey-EL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? It's me, Superman's aunt. I smoke Kryptonian cigarettes, baby. John Byrne was in a mood when he created me. This is a fun episode already.
We're loose, baby. Wait. How?
Think she was a raider with him. Saw him fight.
It sounded like she fought with him quite a bit.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, Dad was always. I mean, he was pretty Yornish. I mean, that was the general vibe.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, my hair's blonde, and you love to swing a giant axe.
Yeah.
And I got a chip on my shoulder.
And I'm a Goliath.
It's true.
I mean, Stevia, you're from Yorn.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think this Goliath, by the way, should be locked up for what she's locked up for. So,
What'd you do?
if it's possible at any point, maybe after dark or something, if you could break her out, I feel like that might be the right thing to do.
I've got another question, though. If we do what we came here for, would anyone care that she think that she deserves to be locked up anymore? Or would everyone else simply just say, hey, no more monies here, we can loot the man, and not care, and she could get out?
Well, it seems like it's mostly the guards that have put her there. So.
Oh. Yeah, then the first plan was totally cool.
Yeah, I say if we're gonna do what we came here to do, we let her out and be like, hey, you want some revenge? And then she helps us.
And the goal is what? To kill this man?
Yeah, he's causing the logging of the forest.
At the very least, depose him in some way. Although the goat wants him dead, right?
Yeah, I promised he'd be dead.
That's right.
Okay.
Promise is a promise.
So, you guys get anything from the guard outside of lying about Sebastian's occupation?
Well, I mean, they could get us in to meet him.
And I also made a kick-ass tune.
Yeah. Wait till you hear this song. It goes a little
Yeah,
something
we go.
like this.
Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. I've only got one lyric right now, but I'm working on it.
You watch Hither, your new buddy. He
Hey,
heard
Hither.
it, and he started like bobbing up and down a little bit.
Yeah. Heather gets it.
I feel like we should also probably
You'll
can
probably
you light
actually...
an illusion, like a golden axe?
Yeah, you'll need a golden axe. That's like the biggest thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what the entire story
it's the
hinges
crux
on.
of the song, and you don't even have it.
I have it now.
Well, it seems like an axe made of gold probably wouldn't be all that effective chopping down trees. But
Yeah, unless
Maybe
it's
it's
just
magic.
like plated or some kind of treated iron.
Look, songs are never that literal. If you take a song that literally, you're just losing all the fun.
I got one.
yeah, that's fair.
Would I know of like any legends of an actual golden axe?
Yeah. There's an old
Arcade cabinet.
story.
Yeah, found in the caverns of the Sega Genesis.
Yes. The Sega Genesis, which is the Bible of Dasero faith.
Yeah. Lotus he does what Nintendo don't.
That's what he said to
Gotta watch
convert
out.
people.
That's how he
Gotta watch
got
out for
me.
those blast
He
processors.
said blast
though.
processing, and I was like, all right, I'm down.
He was like, "Why
Maybe
play
you-
Mario when you could play a game that sucks?" Sonic the Hedgehog.
right.
nothing but anger tonight.
Hot takes.
Yeah. You know what? I think you shouldn't make superhero TV shows. I think they should all be movies. And I think Sonic is bad. Wow. Yeah, I know. Brian, don't worry. I'm going to talk about ska later, Brian, and you and I can...
Hey, that month's over.
Agree
Let's
again.
never talk about it again.
Fuck, Brian. I feel terrible about all the stuff that I've written. But what were we talking about?
Golden
a
axe.
legend with a golden axe. Yeah, there's a legend that the dwarves of the Ortishan Mountain actually used to pretty regularly give golden axes as gifts to heads of state.
Oh, nice. Did they ride around on velociraptors?
They did not.
Ah. I'm thinking of the wrong golden.
I mean, if they think he's a head of state, that might work in our favor, right? Well, I don't know what character, but
That was a very long time ago when that would have applied.
no, okay.
Okay.
Maybe I'm a time traveler. Do I know what time travel is?
That's a loaded question, huh? Roll an intelligence check.
Just intelligence. Okay.
Just straight intellect. I mean,
That's a 3. That's a
you're
3.
maybe the smartest person in... No, wait, Sybil.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You have not heard of time travel at all. You feel like when you were taking lessons, that was probably mentioned that there's some theories and such, but you don't remember.
No, because I was asleep.
That's right.
He never read the Dasaro epic Return to the Future.
He didn't.
I didn't.
But hey, it's the middle of the day.
Tavern, right.
I mean, that's one plan. What time did they say to go be at the tavern?
He said that they would probably come and meet you around sundown.
There like a shop around here?
Doesn't look like it. Seems like a very sparse town. It basically looks like there's a place where they work on making things that the loggers need, and then like where they cure those meats that they send the loggers' way. And that's about it. You know, there's like a trade post. It would be a little bit of ways off of the map if you want to go look at the trade post.
What's this house?
Hold on, let me go back to that map. Can you indicate? Oh, that looks like it is where they make shoes and axes.
You guys want to go shoe shopping?
We could get you an axe, like a real one, and then you could just simply. Yeah.
I have one for 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. When did you say we're meeting those people again?
9 minutes?
You sure about that?
Yes. Nope. Maybe?
Why would we go shoe shopping?
What are
Let's-
these people doing? They're just sitting around?
These people, yeah, they look like they're chatting. They are like in the middle of, it looks like they're kind of washing some clothes. They got a big old bucket. I can get the bucket if you like.
Please get the bucket.
All right, just a moment while I fetch a bucket.
I want to see that 5 foot
Expect me
wide
just
bucket.
to imagine a bucket out of midair or something.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard.
What is this? 1984.
Where are you going to get this image from your bucket list?
Hey, Brian.
Yikes.
Nice. There you go. You got yourself a bucket.
All right, I'm never going to interact with that bucket. I go as far away as possible from it.
Yep.
Let's go buy him a cheap axe.
All right, let's go in here.
All right, you all enter the building, which I don't have a map for. And it is like there are 2 people working on shoes and 1 person who is currently like refitting an axe head onto a haft. It's like a logger's axe. It's
golden?
not. It's a dull iron actually.
That'd be lucky.
What do you have in the way of slippers?
And you notice that basically all of the shoes are identical. They are not slippers. They are like slightly pointed-toed brown shoes that you fasten with a single like, not, basically.
Hmm.
We've got these.
Do you have anything else?
I don't know. I think the pointed shoe would look good on your special.
Mm-mm.
We don't... I don't know how to make anything else.
You don't know how to make anything else?
It would make your legs longer.
No.
Or look longer.
When I started working here, they showed me how to make it, and then they told the fella who told me how to make it to get out of town.
Well, it doesn't sound like you don't know how to make anything else. You know how to make excuses for yourself.
I'm sorry, they haven't showed me how to make any more shoes.
Try a new shoe now. Believe in yourself.
Make an intimidation check.
No. Okay, I will. 10.
You were about to try to turn it into a persuasion check.
You are not persuading this man. You are scaring him.
Well,
he just says, I think he'd be mad at me, so no.
where do shoes belong?
Feet?
Yeah, it would be a feat for you to create new shoes.
I don't know how, and I think that Sendemar would be cross with us if we stopped.
Well, tell Sendemar to come to me and tell me that.
He would kill me if I told him to do anything.
All right. How much for the shoes?
Well, you a logger?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 2 meters a script.
2 meters a script?
Script.
What if I put a gold on the table? What does that mean in regards to what you said to me?
In these like work towns, they don't usually give their laborers real money, because then they'd be able to, have their own lives and stuff. So they usually pay them in company money.
Do you want a crowbar?
I don't. I can take gold. I can trade it with guards.
Do you like birds?
I do like birds.
I want to give you this raven for a pair of shoes.
What? I'd rather have the gold.
Take the raven.
Sybil puts down a piece of gold and says, "Stop talking to him."
Thank you. The miners get gold every once in a while, but mostly it's script. So I'm sorry. I just thought if you were a logger.
Oh, he's a
Would you
logger.
like to trade a raven for
Shut
an
up!
axe?
I don't trade in birds. Sorry. And he
How about
shoves the head down just a little bit further.
how about cats?
Sybil puts down another gold piece and says, "Do you have any axes that, I don't know, you could spray paint gold, make it look fancy?"
Well, I don't know what that word you said was, but I mean, any of them.
Cryon, ever heard of it?
They look essentially the same. My story is not dissimilar from that boy. I was taught by the man who was here before me, and then they ran him out of town.
Do you not know what the color gold looks like?
I know what the color gold looks like. I simply mean that all of the axes that I create are done the same way.
I want to lean over to Sybil and just be like, "Can't you just prestidigit whatever at gold?"
Oh, shit, you're right. Never mind. We'll just buy one of those for this gold piece, then.
No, it's 2 gold.
Ah!
I
Okay.
put down a gold.
All of a sudden, he knows what gold is.
And he takes one of the axe heads and just places it down in front of you and says, "There you are."
Thank you.
So that's the axe head. It's not the haft.
Yeah. How much for the haft?
That's 3 gold.
Jesus, it's expensive.
Sybil puts down 3 gold. 3 more
Thank
gold.
you. Now, if you'd like the binding agent, that's 5 gold.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
hold on.
Give us our money back.
Can I just stare at him and use thaumaturgy, just to have like the rumble of thunder in the distance?
Yeah. Make a performance check, Soren.
That's not good.
And he looks down at the storm imagery on your body. Says it's 5 gold.
Hmm.
Don't, Felix.
Felix,
Would we-
don't.
Would we know
Sorry.
what the binding
That's okay.
agent generally is?
You watched as he applied it into the like the point in the axe blade that he shoves the haft into.
Actually, are you casting suggestion? Because if you are,
Aye.
go ahead.
I am.
Okay.
Give me a complete axe, please.
Okay. What check is it, and what's your DC?
13, and it is a wisdom save.
Alrighty. He does not succeed.
Yeah, because he's an axe maker.
Here you go. And he takes the axe that he was just working on and gives
Classist.
it to you.
I love you. Bye.
What?
Sybil puts down the head and walks out.
I pick up the head and walk out. I'm paid for it. I'm keeping it.
I just walk out.
Tell him you love him. No? Okay, just me. All right. I got an axe. Now.
Sybil casts prejudice.
You prejudice?
You cast some
You make it
prestidigitation over there?
Prestidigitation on the axe to make the head of it gold. For up to 1 hour.
Cool.
Great. There you go. Now, you're a logger.
I am. It's me. Heath Logger.
Meet the man
Alright.
who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden smile. Heath
Hey.
Logger.
And then died tragically.
Well, it's all right, Zach. If you want to look at the negatives, you know, Zach, there's 10 things I hate about you.
Please, list them all.
The first is that you reference the deaths of celebrities.
Often.
Two. The second one, I don't like that your hair is very nice and it's intimidating.
I just cut it all off, so that you can't hate that about me now.
All right, cool. I can finally chain you in my Philistine court between two pillars. All right, you all leave the axe shop.
Let's go find that man.
Let's go find that man.
All right,
Let's go
Find
find
that
man.
man.
tavern
Let's
is this
go
one.
Find that man.
Let's go
I
find
want
that
to meet
man.
that. I want to meet that dad.
Go find that man.
I want to meet that man.
This is the tavern. Can you all put your tokens all together so that I can copy and paste them?
Oh.
Copy and paste all of these ones too.
Uh,
And the bucket. Don't forget the bucket.
The
Give
bucket-
me tither. Give me tither.
yeah, you all watch as the three of them carry the bucket into the tavern. But you all walk into the tavern, and there's more people in there than you thought there would be. Certainly there's more people, but not as bustling a tavern as you've ever entered. Gosh, I'm having a lot of trouble with the little player's ribbon. But you're in a tavern. Hey.
I'm pretty hungry. You guys want something to eat?
I'm good.
Let's see if I
You
can
don't
ruffle
get a bunch of
around.
beans recently? No, that was the other game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Sorry.
Sebastian, you reach into your pocket. You have cross-dimensional beans.
Whoa!
That's a
We're
plan on a
both
fiddle.
going to walk over to this table and stand on top of it.
Oh, The fiddle player over in the corner puts down his fiddle because he's like, "Oh shit, what's about to happen?"
She's going to pull out her lute and begin strumming, and she's going to start singing. Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. If you come before him and his mighty hand, prepare to meet 1,000 whacks. But for he does not drink for blood, he simply made a pact. Oh, a god who only asked of him to chop 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe.
Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with
his golden axe. And then when she's done, she simply points over to Sebastian,
who everybody turns to, and they all applaud.
I bow. Thank you.
Make a performance check. Well, I mean, I loved it, so I must be impartial, and the dice must decide. Yeah, they all fucking love it. They'll turn and they all clap for Sebastian.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I am but a humble watcher, cursed to watch, but forbidden to interfere. That's not true. This whole thing is my interference. Stevia, you go up to the bar as you see the bartender. She is like bobbing her head back and forth to the song.
I think Sybil's just gonna keep playing if their conversation goes on longer, but she's not gonna sing.
Sure.
It's a pretty good tune, huh?
It was. Hold on. All right. Oh, it was great.
What was that first voice you did?
That was my
Never mind.
listening to music.
That
was my listening to music voice.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we're traveling with the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah. What do you say about maybe getting us some food and drink? You got anything to offer in that regard, I assume?
Oh, yeah. We got a little bit of sausage I can heat up.
What kind of sausage?
Oh, it's, pork.
Oh, just pork, huh? Well, I guess that'll be all right.
I got some toast, and I have a small bean and spinach salad, if anybody doesn't eat meat.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, just give us the works, and I guess...
we only got one type of drink, though.
Well, 4 of those, too.
All right, 4 lagers.
We're in Boston.
I'm doing a little jog. I'll be back in a second.
Thank God we came to Wahlburgers.
Listen, when you are exhausted from working 8 hours a day for the first time in months, and you gotta write some D&D stuff, you decide it'd be pretty funny if the login town only had lager.
Oh, that is pretty good. I just got the joke, actually. Oh, that's great.
But she gives you 4 lagers, and she gets you... Is it 2 sausage and toasts and 2 salads and toast, or is it 3 sausage and toasts and 1 salad and toast?
Tell you what, let's make it 6 sausage and toast. And I guess a couple bean salads.
She nods and says, "All right, that's gonna cost you 10 meters of script.
Well, I do have the screenplay. Well, I don't actually have any script. It got rained on, and you know how that happens. It kind of ruins the works. But I did come across a few pieces of gold. If maybe that would work for you.
I mean 10 script. Well, that's just 2 silver.
Oh, all right. I'd still just give her a full piece of gold.
And she just looks up at you like you're the richest person she's ever seen.
Well, we travel with a man with a golden axe. What do you expect?
How many loggers can I get for these shoes?
Sebastian's just trying to establish his own bartering economy.
A part of the million. Yeah.
They're signed.
It's like that story of the guy who got a house when he started
From a
with a
paperclip or
with a
whatever.
paperclip. But Sebastian's story is, well, it all started with me being rude to a cobbler. But she brings you your food, and you all may sit. Everybody is like enthralled with Sybil because it seems like this guy probably knows how to play one song, and it's another joke that I made, but I'm too bad at music to have made it land.
Is it a Kenny Loggins song?
No, it was Shipping Up to Boston.
He can join in on Sybil, like, if he is musically
alright.
talented enough. He makes a performance check now.
No.
It has to pass my DC.
he
Or
got
she's gonna.
he got a 13.
Sybil looks over at him and she's like, sort of like in a way that's like, keep up the pace, dude. Come on.
Any
They're starting to smoke.
Yeah.
any Irish heists going on soon?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay, we're in.
Are we technically doing a heist because we're killing and stealing the money from a very
No.
powerful and rich man?
Yeah,
No, we're
stealing
just
his
doing a
wife.
murder.
That's true. Maybe we should call it
Soren
an
doesn't have a plan.
assassination.
Soren's just going along with it if you need him to kill someone.
Your Honor, I think that this isn't murder, it's tax evasion because I made that man not able to pay taxes anymore.
So you should be suing him.
That is actually how Al Capone got caught, because he tried to use that defense. There's a good sketch in that, Brian.
Think-
The music, people are into it as long as Sybil's playing. But y'all gotta eat at some point if you want to eat that food.
I'm gonna eat that bean salad at the bar.
Oh yeah, I'm like 3 sausages deep already.
Yeah. I'm not even putting my plate down because I have to hold it because he jumped on the table right in front of me.
Yeah, real dick move of him.
Well, sometimes people are dicks.
Who's this beefcake?
Yeah, you all turn as a very tall, very muscular man walks in. Looks like he's probably from Hallandorf. He's walking in and he seems to be looking for someone with like a golden axe or something.
Yeah, like Sybil stopped playing when he walks in.
Should I put my golden axe on the bar or at my feet?
Oh, your feet's fine. That's all right.
Bar it is.
Does he like thunk it into the bar? Like it's
No,
not
just
coming
lay
out
it
of the
down.
bar?
Just lay it down.
Okay.
I like to set the bar, not destroy it.
And he starts walking towards you.
Going a
How
long
can
way,
you
huh?
get past all these chairs and tables?
Oh, if you're
This
gonna
is a
go over
poorly
tables, I'll just
designed
go
restaurant.
over here.
he pulls out a chair and sits down, and you turn and walk away.
This is good bean salad. Oh, hey, hi.
Hello.
Did you want a bean salad?
No, I heard that there was a impressive logger. Yeah,
Oh, that's me.
I assumed.
Sybil looks over at Sebastian like, should I play the one again? Like,
I wink.
Sybil takes that as a yes, and then she starts the ballad again.
Yeah.
No,
and
then I start shaking my head. No.
this
Just
time,
kidding.
every member of the tavern crowd joins in and sings the whole song. They have committed it to memory because it is such a fresh tune.
I sit in the chair, cool teacher style.
Yeah, you're gonna rap with this guy.
Yeah.
She's gonna get stuck.
I can't wait until he has to cut down a tree.
Just a little twink with an axe.
Yeah, baby.
I thought we decided he was a twunk.
Did we decide he was a twunk? What's your strength, Sebastian?
I
Is he a
I
twunk?
am whatever people need me to be. I'm a pitch hitter.
Oh.
Strength is a solid 10.
He's first. He's first.
Oh, I knew that much at least.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's across from you.
Hi.
Hi. So you're the one that the song's about?
Yeah, there's a song about me. It's cool though.
It's catchy.
Thank you. I didn't write it.
I'm sure.
You know, you go on journeys and you chop down 1,000 trees. Eventually a bard finds you. They was like, I gotta write this song. And I'm like, well, as long as I can eat bean salad, I'm in.
Right, a bard who happens to, and he looks over at Sybil, share your facial shape and your nose.
Oh, no, she's the daughter of the bard. Nah, yeah, that's my sister. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at
Right.
you. Look at that beard.
Indeed. Look at my beard.
How many trees have you chopped down?
Plenty.
Where do you get blue t-shirts in this town?
It's not a t-shirt, it's like a, it's like a tunic.
Good point. Yeah, no, that's what I meant. So, I'm looking for work, I guess is the point.
I gather. You know,
What's your
there's
name?
Herngren.
Hungren?
Herngren.
Hungren. Okay. So when do I meet the mayor? Get that job.
You won't.
Well, I gotta meet my employer.
No, you don't.
I
You've
Gotta
met
talk
me.
about- But you're not my employer. I mean, you can't sign off on healthcare. You don't know anything about, like,
What are my benefits? How many deductibles am I getting?
right? Yeah, the good stuff. You know, what is my PTO? How can I take my PTO? Do you even know my login information for the servers to get into my time clock?
No.
Mm-hmm. Checks out.
We have a system that tracks when you go to the bathroom.
Ugh.
It's called...
Literally worked for the companies that do this. Adherence.
Some people are.
It's showing that you're being unproductive. You only chopped 800 trees down.
We need you to chop down 10 trees a minute. It doesn't matter that studies have shown that loggers cut down in an 8-hour workday of cutting down trees. Everybody cuts down about 3 hours worth of trees. Hey,
Yes, sir.
capitalism is fun. That was Ben Collins speaking.
Nope. Hungren said it.
That's not Herngren's voice. Herngren talks like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're gonna have to show me that you're worth it.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want to see the swing of the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe.
It's catchy, isn't it?
Really catchy.
You just want to see me swing into the air?
No, I want to see you take down a tree.
I already cut all the ones on the way here.
That's funny because I saw some.
Nah, those were illusions that I put up.
Seems
I like
like
I like the squirrels to think their homes are still there.
What? That is so
It's true though.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage. Deception. Oh, 12.
No, I think we're gonna go and check.
Okay. All right. Right now?
Yeah, you can bring your sister if you want.
But, well, Have you ever tried to chop down trees on a bean salad?
Should have got the sausages then. Come on.
Well, have you ever tried to chop down trees on sausages? Let's go. I hop the table. I go outside. I run away forever.
I'm gonna follow.
Sybil follows.
I'm going to, as we kind of get out of here, I'm going to pull one of the kind of papyrus pieces that we found in Naya's cave. That we don't really know what they do. I'm just going to write the word strength on it and pass it to Sebastian and tell him to eat it.
I'm gonna slap him on the back and cast guidance.
Cool.
I'm so sorry. Can he be double guidanced?
I don't think so.
No.
Quadruple guidance.
I don't think so.
I'm going to. I guess I have bless. I'm gonna pat him on the back and give him bless.
Question: can he be double blessed?
He cannot.
Can-
he can
okay,
be
I know it
hashtag too blessed.
Okay, so then could I do all the 3 blessings of all the 3 creatures? That's only on him, so he gets to add 3d4.
No.
Come on. What happened? What's going on? Did we get the job? Are we going to meet the guy?
I am about to chop down a tree.
But you don't actually know how to chop anything.
With
Herngren,
my golden axe.
Herngren is leading you towards the outskirts of town.
Mm-hmm. I follow.
Do you read the paper as you go?
Can I do a nature check on that?
Sure. It's edible.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
Sybil's gonna whisper over to Thorin, who I assume is also kind of on the back, is like following
Yeah.
loosely behind. Should we just kill him and incite anarchy or something?
Man, what happened to you?
Look. Let him try. Let him try to cut the tree first.
You son of a bitch.
Give him this, and then we can try after. Maybe.
Okay.
See if he's angry or not. I don't know.
Here you go.
This is a good tree. It's a beautiful tree.
Sybil's going to start singing the ballad again and also give you bardic inspiration.
6. So that's a D8, 2 D4s. Okay.
Well, so I need you to look at the tree.
Uh-huh.
Roll a nature check. Nope, survival check. Roll a survival check.
Survival. You monster.
Oh no.
Okay.
The first one was a 5.
You have no clue where the best spot would be to hit this tree.
That checks out.
So I need you to make an attack roll.
Okay. I'd like to bonus action hide from the tree.
The tree feels you moving with its roots. You
Fuck.
have disadvantage on its stealth roll.
No! I'll
And
still
it
take
has to
it.
be above a 25. You can't hide from a tree. I don't think sneak attack works.
I don't know. 25, you said. Fuck, I'm so close.
Close, but no cigar.
Wait, guidance.
No.
Hey. All right. I guess I'll just swing on this thing. Attack roll, you said?
Yep.
With my
D20
axe.
plus your strength, which is even. And then you get to add the D4 for bless. Okay, 9.
Okay.
Well, we'll roll your D4 for bless. Okay, 9. You hit the tree. So go
Well,
ahead.
hold on. Guidance D4, right?
Guidance is ability checks, I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay. And I can't.
Bardic
Yeah.
Inspiration, would that work?
But he said I hit.
Yeah,
Right?
you hit.
Okay. What's the damage? A D8?
D8, yeah. Well, it's really more of a D6 because this is more of a hand axe, but D8's, we'll say a D4.
5.
All right, 5. And now I need you to roll a D4. We're going to say that the guidance is applied here because that's fun.
Ugh.
Okay, you do 6 damage. You cut through about a third of the tree.
Ah.
For your second swing, you know where to hit, so it's just an athletics check.
Acrobatics check?
No athletics check. But that is a ability check.
Uh-huh, so D8.
And you get to roll a d4.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit really well into the spot that you've just made, so roll a d6 at a +1, and then the d4 for guidance.
9 damage.
All right, 9 damage. You cut through the rest of the tree. In 2
2
swings.
strikes.
2 strike Tony, they call.
Tither!
And the tree crashes sort of onto the wall.
Now, the song never did say how many swings it took, nor did it say if he was great at knowing where to, like, not to swing his axe. It just said he did chop 1,000 trees down.
Do you
I
need
did
me?
that with my eyes closed. Oh, hey, Tither. We chopped this tree down if you want to debark it.
Sure. And he gets to work. That's what my job is in the town.
Yep.
The debarker.
Yeah. And Herngren sort of nods. Says, all right. You have a free night at the lodge here. Tomorrow morning I'll escort you to the logging site. You're hired.
You're so dry. I just want you to like me so much right now.
Wait, I'm sorry. We aren't... Isn't everyone in this town hired by the Great Lord?
No, they're hired by me.
I thought everyone in this town was hired by the Lord.
We work because he provides positions, but I make the decisions on who gets hired. He doesn't have time to worry about the minutia of how it gets done, just that it gets done.
I bought him a pair of shoes. Is there any way I could give them to him?
Make a persuasion check with double disadvantage.
Don't know what that means.
Roll it with disadvantage, and then roll it without disadvantage. And take the lowest of those 3 rolls.
3 rolls.
14. You can give them to me, and I'll give them to him.
Oh, no. I have guidance, right?
You have blessed still.
Bless, I mean.
You can give them to me, and I'll give them to him.
Oh, no. These are his eyes only. These are top secret shoes. They're Eric Gordon's.
Please, I would really like to meet the Lord. And she's batting her eyelashes. Sybil's batting her eyelashes at him.
Yeah, I've got some fine exotic sausages he might be interested in.
Thaumaturgy to blow wind so Sybil's hair is moving, and the scent of the sausages are going straight into his face.
Okay, make a
Either
persuasion
or.
check with advantage from both Stevia and Soren helping you, Sybil.
26!
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh, wait,
suppose
blue wind.
he might like to meet you. Right,
If anything, he'd enjoy a good performance, right?
he might. The other 3 will stay outside, but you can come with me. I'll fetch you in half hour if he's interested.
Thank you.
Try to dress nice.
What?
Rude.
And he walks on back to the mansion.
Sybil looks down at her clothes. They are dirty. Oh.
You can prestidigitation those away.
I
use
think-
it to clean clothes.
I think it makes you look cool.
Hey Sebastian, that when you ate that paper, did it make you feel any different? I know we don't really know what those things do.
Not at all.
A shot in the dark.
Nope. I am kind of queasy, honestly.
What?
I mean, it was plant that's been in your bag for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty dry though.
Let's
Preserved.
go to the tavern and get a room so we can talk about things.
Who's gonna help Tither finish his job? I help Tither finish his job. Bark, 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 bark.
We have a room here, right?
It's in the lodge.
Yeah, the lodge is the long building. Listen. And
Bye, Tether. I love you.
When you all enter, it basically seems to be like a house with like, it's like a building where there are really, really small rooms with like 2 like medium-sized beds, likely for any of the families in town.
Well, it looks like I'm probably sleeping on the floor tonight, but at least y'all got some nice beds.
Okay, but let me quickly say something. I don't know what to do if I go in alone.
Use your wiles.
Well, we could have Sebastian's Raven follow you from above, figure out where you're at, and then wait outside. Use the carpet to fly in through a window or something if things go south.
I could make my little sweetie a different animal if you want.
No, a raven's fine.
A little rat that hides in your pocket
Like a ferret.
alerts
Ooh,
him if
ferret's
something
cute.
goes
My
wrong.
ferrets are cute, right? Or a kitty.
Marmot.
A worm.
I think Soren doesn't understand cuteness. He went from rat to worm.
Worms are cute.
Oh. A little puppy. I could make a little puppy.
Make a puppy. Yeah, let's make a puppy, because then that would make sense why the dog's coming along with me.
Yeah. All right. I'll take 11 minutes to change my Find Familiar to a puppy.
All right, what breed of dog is the puppy?
It's a Shih Tzu.
All right. Sybil, you now have a little Shih Tzu.
Nah, fuck that. It's a Dachshund.
Hell yeah!
You made the dog that Emmy really wants to have.
I've been really wanting a dachshund. They're so cute, especially the long-haired ones. They're adorable.
It's a long-haired
What's your
dachshund.
raven's name again?
Lusa.
Hi, Lusa. And Sybil's just petting him, her. It doesn't matter. They're a pet.
It's Faye.
Yeah, Faye.
30 minutes will pass. Do you do anything to change your appearance?
Yeah. I think prestidigitation's fun and all, but Sybil's going to actually, because she has another set of clothes as part of her pack. She has a costume, so I think she gets on something a bit more regal looking. But she still has her breastplate underneath her more regal outfits. And she cleans up her face and does up her hair a little bit. So she looks, and does her makeup, so she looks very nice.
Okay. You all, what do you decide, the other 3 amongst you?
I guess we can kind of hang back and see where they're going through the dachshund, and then just try to be ready for action around there.
I could break us in the back if you want.
Yeah. What time is it, roughly?
It is approaching, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
It's getting close to that 8 o'clock time.
The old 8 o'clock.
We might even be able to bribe some servants or something to get in through the servants' entrance.
They seem to like gold because
Yeah.
they're kept as effective slaves to
Yeah,
this
right.
lord.
Or
So,
we could give them shoes. I'm stuck with these shoes, aren't I?
Yeah.
I really
You're
thought I was gonna be able to turn these over quick. Oh,
Person from outside, you just hear the voice of someone. Hey, does anybody got any shoes?
oh shit! I'll be right back.
My son is about like a 20-year-old half-elf size, and he keeps on growing. I need him to just be able to fit into like a 26-year-old half-elf shoe pretty soon. He keeps growing, and with these horrible wages, I just can't seem to buy him one. Oh, hello there, sir.
Hi.
What? How can I help you?
Are you doing the thing where I'm about to buy the shoes from you because you're like scalping them? What's
No.
happening right now?
No, I need shoes for my son.
All right, what do you got?
He's a growing boy. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I don't really work here. I've got a whole lot of gold.
How much?
I can give you 5 gold for those shoes.
Give me 6.
How about I give you 5 and I tell you your fortune?
I'll take it.
All right.
Here's the shoes.
Thank you. Here's 5 gold.
Oh yeah.
All right. I see you. You're looking through like a telescope? Like he's just closed his eyes. You're looking through a telescope? But the telescope is just a small dog?
Mm-hmm.
That's an odd fortune there, fella.
Is that the whole thing?
That's all I could see, yeah.
It checks out. Okay. Well, tell your son that you love him so that he doesn't grow to resent you. Because, take it from me, someone who's got a huge chip on his shoulder.
Can I tell you, just from meeting you right now, I feel as if that's unwarranted.
I might be right.
Just feels like it is. Just feels off a little bit.
I wish you were my dad.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
I don't think that's true. I have a speech impediment.
Can I have your address? Just like to write you if sometimes.
Sure.
Okay.
I live in Azo Yuan in Shuhan.
Shoe on, get it?
That's not funny. I'm not going to give you the rest of my address now. Bye. And then that character leaves and has his
I'm
own
gonna find you in Shoe on.
fun adventure.
I left the shoe man.
That was me realizing that I started to do an impression of my very country extended family when I was talking about someone who needed shoes, and I was like, hold on, spin this. Don't insult you. But you have rid yourself of these shoes.
Thank God. All right, now how do I turn over 6 gold? Wait, 5. It was 5. And a fortune. Hey, Soren, do you want a fortune and 5 gold?
There's a knock on your door.
Like, turn a penny into like $1,000 sort of
I
situation.
do want to cast Death Ward on Sybil.
Okay.
And during the interim, I probably would have cast Shield of Faith.
Sure.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this all on Sybil?
Yes.
Oh.
And then there is a knock on the door. And Herdengrin is outside. And he looks up and down and says, "It's acceptable.
Jeez.
Come."
I'm like the prettiest girl in the world.
Herngren thinks negging is an acceptable way to pick up girls.
Herngren did the mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah, Herngren shows up and he's in a big fuzzy bucket hat.
I assume this is the Lord.
He's wearing a graphic tee and a blazer.
Did you see the fight outside?
Whoa, your breath smells. Do you want this gum? Listen, we all watched that show where pickup artists compete, haven't we? We all watched that when we were 12 and thought, I am very stupid and I have a lot of bad notions about women because I'm a 12-year-old boy, but I wouldn't do this. We all did that, right?
I was like 18 or 19, but yeah.
All right, and Turngren. This guy leads Sybil towards the mansion.
Right, yeah, you guys just want to kind of follow at a distance?
Yeah.
Maybe if you guys go up on the carpet, since people never look up, that would be
I mean,
a little easier.
if we left the town, Sybil could probably marry the dude and be pretty well off.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I mean, maybe we're holding her back.
No.
I gave her a dog.
This looks big enough for a Goliath to slide down.
Yeah, you all do notice as you watch Sybil kind of uncomfortably head off. That it does look like there's something of a chimney true. That would probably be able to fit any of you. Wonder
Is
why
there
that's
smoke
the-
coming out of it? That's key. That's key.
Doesn't seem to be smoke coming out of it right
Okay.
now. You're not looking at a gremlin situation.
I mean, how are we going to get on the roof?
Herngren is just not talking
You have a magic
the
carpet?
whole walk. So
Yeah, Sybil's not talking either. I think she's just uncomfortably walking behind him with Lucia? Like on her heels.
Lucia.
Lucia on her heels, sorry.
Herngren's just talking about Wolf of Wall Street and how it's the best movie he's ever seen.
He's talking about why the Joker was actually a really good piece of
It was
media.
really, really subversive.
It's about a society.
Joker actually was. It actually was pretty good.
We got
Sybil
him.
throws in that Midsummer had a good ending. To
We
see if
should-
he actually knows anything about cinema.
he's just like, oh, have you read Infinite Jest?
Damn.
I know. I
Guys are
keep going
getting all my
after. I keep
interest.
going after David Foster Wallace, a writer I like.
I mean,
Yeah.
but he deserves it. Come on.
Probably. He
He
opens
knows what he's done.
the door, and does he anymore? He opens the door and
He knew what he did.
ushers you into the mansion.
I thought we said we were going to stop talking about dead celebrities.
That's true. The 10 things I hate about you, Zach. You make me pull a Zach Carmen.
Let's,
no.
let's do a pivot. We're going to talk about
Four.
celebrities that have killed people.
Calling
like Matthew
David
Broderick.
calling David Foster Wallace a celebrity is a little bit generous.
Kringren, excuse me, do you have any orange juice? OJ, if you will.
5.
Herngren turns and says, the 10th thing I hate about you is that I don't hate you. Not even a little bit. Not at all. And then he cries and runs out of the room. Okay, you've walked into the mansion. There are a group of guards, seemingly playing poker together. Each of them have these same massive, intricate crossbows, kind of like leaning against their chairs. And then this guy over here is smoking a long pipe as you enter. And they all sort of wolfishly stare at you, Sybil.
Yay, a crowd.
Come with me.
Okay, is it like a personal one-on-one thing with the Lord?
No.
Okay.
It could be. And he takes you down this hallway.
This is gonna turn into a Final Fantasy VII Don Corneo situation. Soren's gonna have to go into drag.
Yeah.
And he takes you into this hallway.
So many hallways.
Yeah, this hallway actually doesn't seem that different from a hallway you've seen before. It seems vaguely reminiscent of the hallway in the Temple of Naya. And he says, wait. Don't walk into me.
Well, you suddenly stopped walking, so what was I supposed to do?
Listen. And he slowly walks across only these green tiles.
Sybil does the same.
Oh, did you go across here?
I did, but I'm like only using my arrow keys.
Okay,
So I'd
gotcha.
like to say it's simply because
No worries. And he says, all right. And he leads you on into the next room. You notice that this mansion is very, very sparsely decorated. Seems like anything that was out in the guard area was just like, this is for us. We brought this in. This is our man cave area.
He's really a minimalist, huh, the Lord?
His money goes to other things.
Uh-huh.
It's not really any of your concern. And he leads you towards finally, you reach a door at the far end of this long hallway. And he says, all right, you can head in.
Thanks. It will head in.
Alrighty, and you go through the door. Inside, you see a very handsome, very well-dressed man sitting at a table, looking over notes, it seems. He has kind of a loosely binded notebook of sorts, and he is writing with a quill, but kind of scratching stuff up as he goes. And you are in a study. There's a small twin bed that you can see behind the table that he's at, and then at the far end you see like a much more formal desk. There's also a statue sort of towards the wall. There's these two sort of low rooms that you can see. They don't reach the ceiling, but they are closed off where you can't see anything inside of them. There are some books scattered across the ground, and then there are some globes and some maps.
Hello?
Ah. Hello there. He closes his notebook and kind of not looking at it, you see he does one of those, it's got one of those, like, buckles. He closes it. Hello there. You're the young lady that Herngren mentioned.
Yes. You just hired my brother, the man who, chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe, and she pulls out her lute, about to play it again.
That's unnecessary.
I bet your men have been singing it a lot. It's been very popular around town.
I heard one of them singing in the hallway. It's not an uncatchy tune. I will be honest, I do not concern myself with the day-to-day operation of the community any longer. I have Herngren and a few others for that.
Why, I guess it's none of my concern, but why don't you?
It does not interest me any longer. Provides me with funds. That is all I need.
Well, with a study like this, I bet you're much more interested in learning.
I am, but we don't need to talk about that. Do you like
No,
wine?
I'm like, yes.
And he walks past you, and he sort of reaches out and just, like, puts his hand very lightly on your shoulder and just sort of, as he moves past you, sort of moves it along your back, like across your shoulder blades. But he keeps walking.
He doesn't see Sybil's face, but Sybil's like very disgusted.
He comes over and he like touches a part of this statue's arm, and part of its torso opens up, and you see that he has a bunch of wine in it. He pulls out a bottle and says, "This is excellent." And he has 2 glasses.
I am quite interested in learning. I'm actually quite smart.
He smiles when you say that and says, "Really?
Yes.
Are you self-taught?"
Yes.
I am as well. Are you from... You're from Docero, yes? And he's poured you a glass by this point, and he's sort of leaning against the table, and he hands it to you and kind of leans in when he does.
Sybil takes the glass and sort of leans back. I am from Docero, yes.
I have never thought much of the classics of Docero education, but I can tell from the way that you look at things that you are smarter than most. Certainly most I meet out here. It's been a long time since I've had an intelligent conversation.
Thank you. Sybil's gonna lightly brush her foot against. Hi, dang it, the dog.
Lucia?
Lucia, yeah.
Yeah, I think Sebastian is Sebastian, you're watching.
Yeah, I jump in and out.
Okay.
For sure.
So, what subjects interest you, if you're interested in learning?
Well, of course, music.
Naturally.
Well, I do understand sheet music. I prefer going off more off the top of my head.
And why not, if you're as smart as you say?
Right. So much has already been done. It's reading sheet music and practicing. It's like you keep doing the same 4 notes over and over again, the same chords. So,
Of course.
Yes, my brother and we didn't grow up with much, but I was able to learn many instruments.
I didn't grow up with much either. Small island off the... nearby to you, one of the Golden Isles. I worked very, very hard. And unfortunately ran afoul of powerful people because they don't like it when folks like you or me make a dent. So I had to flee. And I found this forest, and for some time now I've been working to make it profitable. And like you, getting tired of... And he sort of drums the table. Like he drums like a 4/4 time, and I think you can tell that he knows some stuff about music.
Mm-hmm.
I get bored of the notes.
But I do think it is important to go back and look at classics. You know, really understand where it came from and how the style of today was influenced by yesterday, and
Certainly.
really respect the origin.
Certainly. As you would look at a composer, I look at the practices of the city-states, how they traded with each other, how they built grand quarries to mine the rock that builds mausoleums. But I'm often interested in the here and now.
But the here and now involves the people who are currently living in your town.
That's certainly true.
The here and now also involves say, more timely chopping down of trees. I understand that. I understand the idea of just getting as much as you need, but is that truly helping the forest? You'll run out of trees one day, and you say you'll have more commerce later. But will you?
I have slowed the chopping quite a bit. I plan in a few years' time for it to have almost seemingly ceased to be. And we've begun planting trees in the place of those we've removed.
Sybil is a little taken aback by that, and I think she, leans back in to see if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, make an insight check.
25, Nat!
Okay.
20.
He seems to be telling the truth.
But that seems to contradict what I saw. Sybil and I are at a real crossroads.
Have you had any of the wine to drink?
No.
He looks down and he says, "It's very good when it's fresh out of the bottle. You are quite young and beautiful."
I know.
Good. When I was younger, I was very angry at the world around me and how it seemed to be built on faulty promises. I'm sure that looking at this town from the outside, as you and your brother came from, it likely seems that I'm doing something terrible, but I am trying to build something for people who will come after. And that included doing something terrible now, but I'm willing to be the villain. And he leans in just a little bit to the young and the beautiful. If it means that one day everyone is accounted for. Tell me.
Can we cut from Sybil to the other group?
Yeah, what's the other group doing?
They thought they were getting off easy. I'm kidding.
I broke out of I dropped Lusa for a moment, and I look at the other people around me and I say, she said she only had one brother. I'm sorry, Soren.
I'm just looking at him. Like really?
He seems like a really nice guy. Like I was just a puppy, but he seems pretty nice. I don't know.
His advances towards your much younger sister didn't seem uncomfortable or unwanted at all.
Age is just a number. No, I don't believe that. Yeah, it seems to be kind of weird in there. I don't know. It's getting a little weird. She seems uncomfortable. He seems pretty comfortable. I'm in the middle.
I think we should maybe go in.
All right, everyone, get on the carpet.
Yeah, it's darker now.
Chandler, elevator, bing.
So Stevia is heavy.
Yeah,
Stevia, get off.
I can climb to the roof. That ain't no problem.
Well, you could just go second. You let us go first, and then you go.
I mean,
Does it seem like anyone's around the stocks?
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh yeah, that would be good to check.
We could,
I've taught you well.
if there's enough time, we could get her out. She could either help us or serve as a distraction. I don't know her, so I'm fine with either.
Yeah,
We leave it up to her.
I'm down to do that. I mean, I can pick a lock, you know.
Good. We'll need that.
All right, let's go. And I run through
Right.
3 squares, and then I check to see if anyone else is running.
Yeah, you start heading towards the stocks.
Yeah.
At this point, this guard is gone. This guy's outside of the city.
So it's just this guy down here?
There are 2 guards near the mansion. This guy right here, and 1 guard is outside of the city.
Okay. I want to go up to this guard and kind of start up a conversation with him.
Bronx, leave it. I'll be right back. I gotta deal with my dog.
Okay, Rissa.
Yeah, if you want to try to distract the guards, I have a crowbar. I can maybe bust this lock.
We have dexterity and we have strength, and both of them are going to get this Goliath out.
Dexterity might be a little quieter.
You have the strongest and the most dexterous people on your little group
Yeah.
right now.
You're fine. You guys
The
got it.
smartest person's away.
If one of you fails, the other one can just break it.
Yeah, it's true. I could probably just snap the stocks in half, honestly.
I only mentioned going to you guys because I was like, I have no idea what to say anymore.
I mean, something was about to happen, but it's okay. We'll go back in a second.
I was expecting more of a Captain Planet villain.
Hello, it's me.
Yes, I cut down the trees.
Pit stain.
Yeah, I was also expecting a bit more of a Captain Planet villain.
When I was a boy, I got a splinter. I want to make sure that never happens again.
I am Ted Turner's arch nemesis.
Isn't it great that the villain is never capitalism?
I bathe in charcoal and ash.
Okay, but hey, you approach this guard.
It's a catchy tune.
Oh, it's very catchy. Hello there, sir.
Oh, hello. I wanted to ask. I came with some people. The man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe.
Really?
He's going to be chopping trees for you folk. I wanted to inquire about the guards. Is there any positions? Would there be a spot for any of us? We have some strong members looking to maybe settle down.
He looks you up and down and says, and kind of smiles to the side of his mouth and says, "For a strapping young man like you, there's always positions available."
Oh,
Hey, it's a
Of
weird
course.
town.
They're
I'm not-
very into the Erickson siblings.
because we're all hot.
Why did I draw all of us
We
so
keep
hot?
forgetting all 3 of us are hot.
Not to mention Stevie is hot too.
Well, I don't know. I have 1 charisma.
I mean, I would say that, charisma doesn't really... people like to think that it defines how good-looking you are, but
I guess that's fair.
you can be like, I love it. I'm not
Then
to go
zoom in on all the icons, all the things I drew.
not to
They're
go,
all hot.
not to go out on a tangent here, but I genuinely love it when, like, I meet someone who's, like, movie star good-looking, and they're, like, a weirdo. Like, an actual weirdo. Like, it's like, man, I would have thought that would have gotten, like, beaten out of you, and you stuck with it. That rules.
Yeah, I mean, Ann Coulter's super physically attractive, but, just a horrible person.
I'm gonna go look at Ann Coulter to see.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna look shame her, but she's not my type. let's
No,
say.
I agree. I was gonna see if maybe something. All right, we don't need to talk about it. Yeah, no. Everybody who Emmy drew is super attractive, and then next to Stevia, there's the Prime Minister of Finland that I drew.
When this is turned into a podcast so that people will listen to it because D&D podcasts are very popular, we'll cut out that Ann Coulter bit. Make a note, Logan, timestamp.
Timestamp when Ann Coulter.
This podcast,
I mean, are we really gonna worry about offending Ann Coulter though?
No. It's more
if
like
there's one person we can.
It's more like
really
I
talk
don't
shit
want to.
about.
I don't want to bring that. I mean, I've said it 3 times, so she is defending this
We can just
logging
bleep it.
site.
This is the episode
You don't
with
want to
the
say it 3
OJ
times. So it
reference.
should show up.
Yeah, OJ and Coulter. I mean, hey, if OJ's got a
Matthew
type,
Broderick.
I've got a suggestion. Matthew Broderick, yeah, hit and run. Okay, you're talking to this guard. He would like to have sex with you.
Yeah.
We've always got positions available.
Okay. Well, I notice you all have the crossbows. I'm not really much for long range. I'm more up close and personal.
Well, you know, these are just the Lord's project. Some of us get very up close and personal.
I see.
You're
How?
laying it on thick.
How exactly? Like, what kind of tactics are we talking? Standard guard procedure, or do you guys have your own kind of rules?
Well, I'll be honest. There's not much in the way of danger from bandits or creatures. Most of what we're doing is making sure everybody stays in line.
I see. I can keep people in line. Of course, if they need to be kept in line.
Oh, you know, just every once in a while you crack a few skulls. They get the message pretty quickly.
I see. I get that.
It's a fun life. We can kind of do whatever the hell we want.
I can see. Must be
When
appealing.
When the guard suddenly looks over to Sebastian, like, why is that dude whining like a dog?
Stevia, let's cut over to Stevia and Sebastian.
Me and the guard are just slowly inching towards one another.
True
We're,
by Spando Ballet's plan.
We're working on trying to get you out of here. Is that amenable to you?
Of course.
Sorry, I climbed on you.
It's all right.
And,
She when she sees Sebastian, there is like even more recognition than she saw with Soren.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you...
She looks at Stevia.
Is he related to the boy I met earlier?
Yeah, that's his oldest brother, oldest sibling.
You... I'm ready to be free if that is what you offer.
What I
Yeah,
offer.
would you be willing to help us take down the lord of this town? Maybe get a little revenge?
I am more than willing. Give me an axe and I will spill as much blood as needs to be spilled.
I have an axe.
Guess you
looks like
just
we
bought an axe.
All right, Sebastian, are you able to pick this lock?
Yeah, let me give it a shot.
Meanwhile, Soren and this guard are getting a little bit closer as that guy from the tavern is outside and he's singing, "So true, funny how it feels, always on time, but never on time to yield." Make a pickpocketing or lockpick check. Thieves' tools.
Okay.
I'm just laying into whatever he's saying. If he makes an innuendo, I make an even bolder innuendo.
Whoa.
Make an innuendo check.
That could get pretty
You
dangerous.
learn
pretty
from the
fast.
best. If Sybil was there, she would be crying.
Alright, I'm just gonna put this pin in here, and then bark, 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 bark.
Okay. Yeah, you do a you pop that sucker open and she pops up, and as she like stretches herself back, like you and Stevia together make it so that the stock doesn't make any noise. Like she pops up and Stevia, you catch the stock before it can do anything. She basically just reaches back and takes your axe.
Okay.
and
All
just
right.
starts walking.
Wait. Let's knock this guy out so we can sneak out without raising alarm.
Okay. You do it then.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly creep up. It's too slow.
Make a stealth check
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Probably not the one to be doing this. 10.
He turns over and sees you, and then he turns back to Soren and says, "Oh, a friend of yours."
Yeah, we were both kind of looking into it. We're both, more suited towards, I think, cracking skulls than chopping down trees.
Well, and he turns and gives you a very wide grin, Stevia, and says, "I think we'd have positions for both of you."
Yeah, as he turns back,
His teeth are out of his mouth before.
Yeah, and you hit him with the blunt side of.
Yeah,
it's a
trying to knock
hammer,
him out.
but you crack him.
I'm gonna hit him with the handle. Yeah, I'm just gonna come down.
Yeah.
with
Okay.
him.
I'm gonna say with that 27, you knock him out.
Okay.
he has way more HP than you could deal with a single attack, but you knock him out, just for roleplay purposes.
I know it's been 2 weeks, but I don't remember you describing the town as Caligula.
It's not. It's just that there's one very horny guard and one very lonely and horny lord.
Nobody's fisting anyone.
Now, one of these guards looks
Somebody
like
wants
he's
to be
about to
fisting.
turn to you all when we cut back to Sendamar's room. Sendamar looks at you, Sybil, and says, "Tell me."
I'm sorry, we're not in the room.
We're in the tavern.
I know. There's so many maps. He leans forward.
Tell me. Why do
Yes?
you think I invited you?
To hear me play. I am the best. I heard what your bard can do in your tavern. Let me say, I am not impressed.
My interest is piqued in hearing you play, but I'll admit I had a different type of music in mind, and he leans in to kiss you.
Sybil just lets him?
When he gets about a quarter inch from you and he realizes that you have not leaned in at all, he sort of pulls back. And you watch his face has completely changed. Right. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Is this like Thriller?
All right.
Oh no.
And he says, "Walk into that room." And he points at this door.
Oh no,
And
gross.
he walks over and throws the door open. It's not that. And he says, "Weapons, anything. I'll take it." And he takes your rapier, but that's it. And then he closes the door, and you hear it lock.
I don't know. Does he really need to get any rapier?
All right. good one. And now that you are a prisoner with no other crime, just
why would we ever
kidnapping.
play again after that? That was perfect.
Kidnapping.
A dog.
A bad crime has happened. We'll be back in 10 minutes. So please join us at 7:50. Emmy and I are going to eat food.
I could have just waited to pee, huh?
You could have, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, I'm Hank Coulter. I'm here to do an ad.
Oh, no.
I promise, hey, real quick, I promise that nothing unsavory is going to happen.
I mean, the only thing unsavory that's going to happen is the fact that the Sunken World Saga is never going to get a Matthew Broderick guest spot. Keep bringing up the fact that he committed manslaughter.
I know, and I really wanted to reference the producers.
Hey, I'm Matthew Broderick from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I'm here for PetSmart.
You want to reference the
I
Matthew
can get
Broderick
fired.
version of producers?
I can get fired.
I'll be back.
Brian, stop it. I can get fired.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I'm just joking. If I got fired for that, I would be on unemployment so quick.
Hey, I'm Matthew Broderick with Set Parts. It's a car company. I'm gonna go do an ad for cigarettes outside. Bye.
I'm a sailor pig. And I lost my leg. Climbing up the topsail, I lost my leg. I'm just chilling while I munch on some fries. Hey everybody, Sunken World Saga, what have we met? I know that someone else is on the line.
What kind of fries?
Penn Station.
I'm sitting here drinking wine out of a beer can.
Hey baby.
The Penn Station's not bad.
Yeah, I like Penn Station briefly.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It was Emmy's choice.
As far as fast food subway or sub places go, it's among the better ones.
Street didn't already know. I've been dating this entire time.
What?
It's actually our anniversary tomorrow.
Ringing in the anniversary with some Penn Station.
Well, no, I am cooking tomorrow.
Maybe lay off the malt vinegar if you're wanting to get romantic.
I am cooking that night tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
It is Emmy's favorite thing that I've ever cooked.
You making your own peanut sauce?
Yeah,
Nice.
I use peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
And on our first date, when we were talking about stuff, we got on the subject of snacks because, you know, what do you talk about when you're nervous? It's snacks. And Emmy's favorite was peanut butter, which is why pad thai is her favorite thing that I cook.
I do love it. I like Vietnam kitchens quite a bit, even though it's not a Thai place, but they have really good pad thai. Better than most of the actual Thai places I've eaten in Louisville.
I used to go when I lived a little bit closer to it to I think it's called the Thai Cafe. Place over near Ballard. So I went to Ballard.
Yeah.
The best Thai food I ever had was when I was in England. Because there was one massive Thai restaurant in Manchester. I mean, there were more in Manchester, but the one that I went to was huge.
You know what they say, the bigger the restaurant, the better the food.
I I am sorry, by the way. I meant for it to be clear that my boundaries are different from the characters' boundaries in the world.
Oh, yeah, we know.
And I would cut away before anything unsavory happened, and also none of the characters will go through something like that.
Right. I mean, it's a villain. Like, makes sense that they would be not a very good person.
I was worried that you were going to try and humanize this Lord. But then as soon as I had that, I went, oh wait, it's Ben.
Yeah, baby.
This is a campaign about communism.
And he's getting worried to get fired, so...
I'm sorry.
No, not because of you, because of my actions. I sent an email to get some information about something today at work, just to see if something was what I thought it was, and they CC'd the entire HR department.
Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, they don't like it when you
Ask about
say,
how
like,
the company works.
socialist stuff to the higher-ups of the company, usually.
I just asked how long the starting salary has been the starting salary. I don't know what's suspicious about that. Why would an employee who had been hired a week ago asking that not be an okay thing?
Next, you should talk to your coworkers about unionizing. They love that.
Well, I certainly won't say that on stream.
I mean, the gall of this guy to do this with a twin bed.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Like, when he said twin bed, I was like, oh, well, she's probably safe.
When you said sparsely decorated, I didn't expect a 80-foot wide room with a table, a bed, a statue, 2 prison cells, and a bunch of books on the floor.
Well, no, this room is like his pad.
Oh, okay.
This is the nice room. The rest of the rooms are all sparsely decorated because I'm not good at making maps.
Are these toy cars?
Those are Tracy Chapman fast cars.
Are they fast enough where she can fly away?
No, those are books. They're like opened books scattered about the floor. This is most of the maps that make up this house are from our DM's one shot that we did a while ago. Go watch that on our YouTube channel. But
It's really good.
I made these maps with a mapping software that I bought a while ago on Logan's recommendation, and can't use on any of my operating stuff.
Oh, man.
But Emmy was
I'm
here,
sorry.
and so no, it's okay. Emmy was here, and her computer could run it, and so I just made a whole bunch of maps.
What, do you got a Mac or something?
No, I don't want to talk about my computer.
Oh yeah, I know about your computer.
He's a socialist. It's Linux.
I mean, I'm a socialist, but, you know, I'm also a gamer. I'm a gamer first. So.
What did Karl
The
Marx
actual protected class.
Yeah.
What did Karl Marx say? Halo is the opiate of the masses.
Well, I don't play Halo.
Okay.
Please, I play Overwatch, alright?
So you can do all your dances.
Well, that's more Fortnite.
He said, and I quote, "Under no pretext should controllers and gaming consoles be surrendered. Any attempt to disarm the gamers should be frustrated by force if necessary."
Gamers are entitled to all the XP they create.
This is a fun stream.
There's an energy in this stream.
I thought Mark said that I would never belong to a server that would have me as a member.
Yes, Marx did say that.
I mean, the best of the gamer bros. The best of the Marx Super Smash Bros. And I'm gonna be muting myself in and out. This is the least professional I've ever been. Still have half a sandwich left. So, let's get back to Dungeons & Dragons.
let's just not even play D&D. Let's talk about how Sizzler's going bankrupt.
I did not. I thought they had gone bankrupt in like 2007.
Nope.
so-
I thought that too.
I, as now officially coming out as Ben's girlfriend, I would like to say that on this, when we originally started the stream, he told me not to like call him by any of his pet names.
Because you
So that
hunt
it
all
could
the time.
We call each other Hun a lot, yes.
Comrade.
Comrade, of course. But then he also on stream said, just tonight said, "I love you" to me, which is very sweet, and I do love him very much back. But who isn't being professional now, huh?
I didn't
I've
ask
heard
you to do that.
I've heard him call you Hun before too, though. So on stream.
We have slipped up, yes.
I didn't ask you to not do it to make it seem like we were unprofessional. I didn't want to make it seem like I was having favoritism.
And we've
Yeah.
learned, especially when it comes to Adira, he has not.
Hey, baby, it's Dungeons and Dragons time. You all have knocked out this guard. Sybil, we'll get back to you in a moment. But these two guards turn over. They see you. They start
which
running.
ones? These
Let's
two?
roll initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fart.
Okay, first up, Soren.
All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. I mean, I might as well if we're going to be fighting outside. Call lightning at 4th level.
Ooh.
Should be some dead guards.
So I summon an entire storm cloud above me in a 60-foot radius, and I can call it down at any point within that. So they have to make dexterity saving throws.
Sure.
Because I'm summoning a bolt in that area.
Okay, one makes it, other one makes it.
Okay.
So they both take half, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a whole lot of damage.
Then I'm gonna do a little spiritual weapon. So yeah, that can hit them, but did that even go? No. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, okay. 24 hits.
Gonna hit this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
then-
you deal 9 damage with your lightning and then 10 force damage to that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much think that's my turn.
Okay. Then next up, it is this guard in the back, who you did not hit with your spiritual weapon. He is going to cycle around you all, and he is going to lift his massive crossbow, and you hear like something inside of it almost like churning as he lifts it, and he fires off a bolt at you. There is like this tear noise, like something is being ripped apart as the... Like, you notice for the first time that they are as thin as strings, but it looks like there is like basically woven iron that operates the like actual thwanging mechanism of the crossbow. I should have read about crossbows. But
No, the swinging thing. That's right.
a bolt is hurled at you at great speed. It is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You take 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then you watch as he lifts his hand to the side of his crossbow, and you watch as he turns something. And the thwanging
They have magazines.
the thwanging instrument shoots itself back, and he fires another shot.
What?
Natural
It's a
20.
revolver.
Okay.
Suspicious
that
of these crossbows.
Okay, you take 15 points of piercing damage.
hits. Okay.
And can you? Does Call Lightning doesn't require concentration, does it?
It does. Yes, it does.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make 2 saves with advantage.
Oh yeah.
You save. You save.
Yeah.
Okay. Then next up, it is the other guard. And he is going to just back up, as he has taken the most amount of damage. And he is going to turn, see his slumped over friend, and he is going to fire both of his shots at Stevia. First attack is a 19.
Got it.
Okay. You take... Oh, well, minimum damage. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And his second attack is a 22.
Got it.
Okay. Minimum damage again, so you take 12 points of piercing damage altogether.
Alright.
Okay, next up, Sebastian.
Are there walls on these stocks, like here?
No, that's like a raised platform, like where they would hang somebody.
Okay. So I'm gonna go and run off and do like a parkour flip.
Acrobatics check, please.
Okay. 12.
Okay, you land. You don't hurt yourself.
Okay. And then I'll jump over to this wall.
But no one was watching.
No one saw me. Can I bonus action hide from this position if I like press my back against the wall?
Yes.
Okay. 16. And then I'll pop out and I'll shoot this boy.
Okay.
Let me make sure. It's 70 feet, damn. Hand crossbows are 20, sorry. Oh, 31, 20. So I'll, fuck it, I'll shoot. I'll shoot at disadvantage.
Okay.
But I'm stealth, so do I have advantage?
Yeah, so it's just flat.
Flat, okay. 15?
15 just misses.
Okay, and that'll be my turn. I'll stay against the wall.
Okay, Stevia, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna reach down and pick up the knocked out guard, and I'm just gonna kind of hold him in front of me as like a human shield. And let's see, that close. I'm going to move here with him.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was to my dog, not you.
Okay. I was like, what happened? Have I don't remember if I have like summoned Batterer to my hand from...
You had it when you knocked him out.
I know, but I like in the past, like when I haven't had Batterer in my hand, could I like... Is it like a Mjolnir situation? I don't remember if I tested that out actually.
It is not a Mjolnir situation, I don't believe.
Okay. So I'm not going to throw Batterer. I'm going to... You know what? I'm gonna scoop this guard up by the legs and swing him around into this other guard.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Alright, is that improvised
weapon?
I don't get proficiency for that. Oops, I fucked it up anyway. So. Natural 20 to hit this guard with another guard.
Okay, roll 2d8.
Bark,
How much?
bark, bark, bark.
8. Okay, yeah, you deal 8 damage. Oh, and add your strength.
Oh, okay. That's +5.
Okay, so you deal 13 damage to this guard with this other guard.
Action surge. Hit him again with the guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No, natural 1 that time.
He slips out of your hands.
You
and,
drop the guard.
careens over here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I am gonna action search. Well, no, I might need that later. That's cool. I'll stay here. That's my turn.
Meet the man who chopped down 1,000 trees with his
man.
bow.
Meet the man who chopped 1,000 guards down with their bisexual friend. Meet the man. Okay, now it is the Goliath's turn. She jumps down, walks next to you, hits you on the back super hard, Soren. Make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
You are knocked forward. I took a big old bite of sandwich.
Yeah.
You are knocked forward. And she says, "Come on then, Erickson." And then she just throws her head back and goes, "Yeah!" And she seems to get a little bit bigger behind you. And we go back to the top of your
Hell
order.
yes.
Soren, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. So
Music's a touch loud.
I am going to move in front of this guy, but I'm not attacking him. I'm going to do another call lightning on that guy back there.
Okay, yeah. Dexterity saving throw. He does not succeed this time.
Okay. So that's 28.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, that guy is bloodied now.
Okay, and then Spiritual Weapon is going to attack him again. That doesn't hit.
Yeah, no, he actually like bats it aside with the crossbow.
It's just kind of waving around in front of his face.
Yeah, the crossbows are like much longer than a traditional crossbow, by the way.
Okay.
Traditional crossbow is like 2.5 feet. These are like almost 4.
So at close range, they have disadvantage, right?
I mean, they would, but...
Oh yeah, because they're ranged weapons anyway.
Is that your turn, Soren?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, then next up, it is this guard right in front of you. He is going to bonus action disengage.
Ah, damn it.
Run over here, and he is going to shoot at you. That is a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay.
No.
Putting the battle music back on, and then he is going to fire at Stevia.
Yeah,
That one's a 19 to hit.
I'll do it.
Okay. You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Now it's his buddy's turn. His buddy's going to run away from the sacred weapon, get to here, and throw the door open.
That's not good.
He starts shouting into it. Sebastian, it's your turn.
Okay. I will not be near anyone.
Battle music good now?
Yeah, it's good.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll shoot at that guy at disadvantage again.
Okay.
12 does not hit.
12 does not hit, no.
Bonus action, I'll shoot again. 16.
16 just hits.
All right. 10 damage.
10 damage? Okay, he takes that big 10. One of the football groups. God, that's the... I know that the Big Ten is a conference. I'm sorry. That made it sound like I was like a guy who said
No,
sports
it's a team.
ball. I'm sorry.
It's a team. It's a team.
One of the football groups. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, Big Ten. Oh, that's
You know,
it.
the football groups with their armor and such.
Yeah. Okay, 10 damage. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Stevia, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna come up to this guy and pull batter out as again and attack him twice.
Okay.
Natural 1 again.
Natural
2 in a
one.
row.
Yeah, that time you just walk up and he dances back away from it.
Alright, so nothing too crazy. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Alright. So does 13 damage, and I'm gonna have him make that strength saving throw.
Okay.
So that is 16 he's gonna beat.
He does not beat it.
Alright, so he's gonna take 10 necrotic damage, so 18 damage total.
Okay. 18 damage total. Yeah, he does. That was the guy who... I'm on another map, I apologize. That was the guy who you are closer to, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 18 damage. He is now bloodied.
I'm just gonna scream in his face.
Alright, and he seems very intimidated.
That's my turn.
Okay, barbarian woman sprints up, gets to about there, is going to take her axe and just throw it at this guy's back. She hits. She does a whole lot of damage. The axe just sort of digs itself in his back and it goes, ah! And there we go. That is her turn. She maintains her rage. Soren, your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my lightning mantle because I realized I've never used it. I have a lot of stuff I haven't used. I've been using thaumaturgy. I'll do that. What's it look like?
Okay, when you cast it, Soren, you don't recognize what you look like. What you look taller, less elf-like. There's just sort of like a aura of lightning around you in the shape of a slightly taller, slightly broader man. And Sebastian, you feel bad for kind of joking around with your siblings about the chip on your shoulder, because you are looking at, made out of lightning, sort of moving around Soren, you are looking at the shape of your father.
Oh, Dad's pissed.
You have basically like armor from the X-Men. You have like
Yes!
that, but made out of lightning, and it's your dad.
Yes! Datatar! Yeah, this is the part where Soren becomes unhittable, because I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. And just like charge in with this woman, because I can move up to here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Then next up, it is both of these guards' turn. This guy is going to try to back up. Stevia, do you have an attack of opportunity if you would like to use it?
Oh, yep. 16.
16 hits.
For 19 damage.
Okay, he is looking very rough. And then, I'm going to make an acrobatics check. This motherfucker falls into the bucket. And he topples over and he is prone, and that's his turn.
I hope if he tries to get up, the bucket like sticks to his butt. Like he's like suctioned in.
Hold on, I'm gonna put him to the front. Now I'm gonna put the whole bucket situation behind him. That way I can move him easily. This guy, having now opened the door, is going to try to run away. And he fires off a shot at you, Soren.
Okay.
It is a 17.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, you basically just... the lightning from your mantle just sort of reaches out to that bolt and, like, crumbles it.
Nice.
And then, seeing that that's a lost cause, he turns and sort of brings his crossbow up and kind of like... These crossbows don't have scopes, but he kind of does like a 360 no-scope at Sebastian. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You take maximum damage. You take 15 points of piercing damage.
I'll take half summon damage.
All right. You
what
take
did you
you take 7.
Yep.
Okay, and that's his turn. Sebastian, it is now your turn.
Okay, I will. I'll step up and shoot at him.
Sure. 18 hits.
18. Only 5.
Hey, but he is very bloodied.
Bonus action, second shot. 25.
Yeah, that hits.
6.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking very rough. Stevie, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come up on this bucket dude. I'm gonna swing. Oh wait, he's prone, right?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to shatter his pelvis deep into this bucket.
Jesus.
29. Critical hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's full damage, correct? Oh, I don't know how to actually that.
All right, you kill him. So you hear every inch of that pelvic bone shatter.
Okay.
I mean, and even if you didn't kill him, he probably would never be able to enjoy the simple pleasures in life anymore.
Yeah. Hey.
Who
Love
knows?
making it's not that simple. And then I'm gonna whip around while drawing a hand axe from my belt and throw it at this other guy here.
Okay.
For it's 13.
Yeah, he ducks underneath the blade.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. I think I have 10 feet left, so I'm gonna go there.
Sure. Goliath woman walks past you, Soren, just like very calmly, and steps onto the threshold of the mansion. Just throws her head back. Okay, and that's her turn. Next up, you watch as some crossbow bolts fly at her. Next up, we go back to the top of the order. Soren, your turn.
Alright. Bonus action, spiritual weapon, because he walked right into it.
Sure. 23 hits, 8 damage. Yeah, he
Okay.
takes the 8 damage.
Okay. It's going to move 20 feet.
Sure.
I'm going to walk in with her. So that's 10 feet. And cast Spirit Guardians. Making sure that she, Stevia, Sebastian, and Sybil, even though I don't know where she is, aren't going to get hurt by it.
Sure. When you walk in, or walk to the door, you basically see that they are, like, in a line, 2 of them in front, kneeling forward, kneeling down, the other 2 behind them. They are just pouring shots at the barbarian. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, that's a success. You'll get hit by half of the bolts. You take 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Also, just going to cast that. So
Sure.
the DC's in there.
And where do you just cast it on yourself?
Yeah, it's centered on me. So
I'll put you on the
can
map,
I? Yeah.
and then I'll go back to the other map for the rest of that fight. That's how we do in this house. My house is the house because I'm playing in my house.
Quick question.
Yes.
Call lightning. We're indoors. Could it feasibly just rip through the entire building?
Could. Maybe. Maybe.
Just a thought, because Soren's a little bit angry at these boys.
Okay, but you can draw the spiritual weapon. Is that your turn? Or the spirit guardians?
Yeah, I'll draw that. I'm gonna keep moving because that was 10 feet to the door.
Sure.
So that's an extra 20. Yeah, that's all I got really. And let me draw that real quick.
Okay. Once you have it drawn, I'm going to go back to the other map.
That's it.
Okay. We go back to the other map. Golorock Town. Sebastian, it's your turn. Oh, wait, no, it's the other guy's turn. Sorry. He is going to continue to move back, firing 2 shots at Stevia. First one is a 19, so that becomes a 27.
It is.
Okay. That is maximum damage, 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second one, that is a 23.
Yeah, that does it.
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Sebastian, it is your turn. He basically just thwang thwang at Stevia.
I'll thwang as well.
Okay, you thwang thwang.
Twang, twang,
24,
twang. Crossbow.
Or, no, these are, 24. And then
24 hits, yeah.
the other one's 14. That will not hit. 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage is his exact amount of health. You drop him with a shot at the throat.
Dad, I did it!
Do you want to play catch, Soren?
Watch me, Dad. Dad, watch me. Dad, watch me. Look what I did.
Oh no.
Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Oh no, how sad. I'm just kidding. It's actually very sweet. You all hurry into the building, and Soren, you keep your initiative roll. Stevia and Sebastian, you all roll a new initiative.
Okay.
Hey, a little better.
If it is lower, you will keep the original. Okay, not bad. So those are your new initiatives, but we're gonna go back to Sybil.
Oh, fun.
So Sybil, you all of a sudden realize that you don't have to listen to anyone, but you are trapped inside of a little room. And
What does the room look like?
well, so it has the same tiling as the room outside. The ceiling is only about 7 feet up. There is something that's kind of like a cot, but you think it is actually like a loom that's been turned on its side, and it just has a very thick weave. And there's just a small rock that seems like it's probably used as like a chair. There's a pipe sticking out of the ground that's pretty big, and it's got like a grate over it.
The dog.
Oh yeah, you have, Lucia.
Okay.
You hear Sendamar leaving.
Great. Um. Sybil is going to, I think, rush over to the pipe and try to take off the grate.
Okay, the grate seems fastened pretty hard, but you can actually kind of see something below it.
Okay, what do I see?
It looks like this really deep reservoir of water, like so deep that you can't see the bottom.
Okay, great. Can I fit my hands through the
You can.
grate?
Yeah.
Sybil's just gonna put her hand down through the grate and into the water. She can reach it.
Oh, it's like 4 feet below you.
Okay, great, fun. Oh. Sybil's is gonna run to the door and try to break it open,
Okay.
lockpick it. Except she's not good at thieves' tools. So what would you like me to do?
I guess just make a dexterity check at disadvantage. Because you just got a bobby pin.
Yep.
Yeah, it snaps off and actually kind of seems to get stuck in the door.
Shit.
Lucia starts to like paw at you to be like let down.
I let Lucia down.
And he goes back over and looks. He like puts his paws up on the grate so that he can look down into the water and like wags his tail.
I can't open that though. Sybil's gonna walk back over.
Yeah, the water. When you look into it, it doesn't look like anything's disturbed it. Like it doesn't seem like anything is in there. Something big could fit in there, but nothing that should have drawn Lucia's attention. You do know that sometimes Sebastian could like summon Lucia as like a water thing. Maybe that's what he's thinking, but he doesn't realize that you're not Sebastian. So he just seems like, oh, I know, but
Sybil's just gonna sort of crumple down and just be like, great. Can you let Sebastian know? Can, like, you communicate back to him?
and he kind of scratches at the grate.
I can't do that. I can't help you.
He like motions like he's swimming.
I can't make you a fish.
And he like rolls onto his side and does like a big old dog sigh.
Sybil just pets his stomach and says, I guess we just have to wait. I think Sybil has given up.
You hear a small dripping in the water. You turn and look, but there's nothing there.
Okay. Wait. Lucia, that's a great idea. And I'm gonna call my soul bond, Ori the otter.
Okay. You look down in the water and you focus and you try to pull on something, and then all of a sudden, flip, 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 and you see a otterhead poke through. Is it full-sized, regular-sized Ori or big-sized Ori?
Regular size.
Okay. He pops up and he's big. And when he pops up, he sort of goes back onto his back, and you see that he has this really big oyster on his stomach. He's kind of flipping himself around on his back, and he seems happy to see you. And Lucia seems like super confused that there's a dog in the water.
The Pokemon.
Ori, can you help me?
And then you see he like lifts the oyster like, I got my own problems.
It's Psyduck.
Ori, please.
And
I need to get out.
He picks up, he acts like he's picking something up, and then he's like lazily beating nothing against his little oyster.
Beat your oyster against the grates.
And he swims himself over, and he takes the oyster, and he just goes, clang! 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 And he actually starts to bend the grate, but it doesn't seem like at his current size he'll do it very quickly.
I think Sybil's gonna like try to wish him bigger.
Okay, once he realizes that that's what you want, he swims down deeper into the water. And then he swims back up. And he is a giant otter.
Muscular otter.
Yeah, he's like the size of Stevia. And he takes his oyster that is now regular size, like for a regular otter, and he takes it, and he just grabs it in one of his little otter hands, and he just rams it through the grate. And you are now able to pass through. It is big enough for you to fit through and grab onto Ari.
I do so.
Okay. And he takes you and Lucia, and he dives down into the water. We're going to go back to the fight. Managing this is difficult. keeping up with time frame is difficult.
Yes, he does look like an Oshawott. Yes.
I hope he turns into a cool samurai. You all are in this fight. So first up is still Soren with a 21. Soren, you're up first.
Yeah, you mentioned in the chat that we could cast action healing spells as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Just to speed up combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Cure Wounds on myself because I'm almost bloodied. Yeah, at a 3rd level.
Okay.
That's not great. It's okay, actually. I only saw the 13. Yeah, looking good. And then this is how many feet? Yeah. I'm gonna move my full movement into these guys. So they all have to make a saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2 for them.
Okay.
Just because I think that's easiest. So these 2 on the left will have 1, the 2 on the right will have another.
Got
First 2 fail, second 2 succeed.
All right, got it. They take 12 and 6 points of radiant damage, respectively.
Okay. Yeah. 12 and 6. 12 and 6. Let me do a little math on a calculator. I'm a baby, so I say calculator. I'm very tired.
Okay.
So, is this building multi-storied, or is there only ceiling above us?
It seems like it's multi-storied.
Okay. Call lightning doesn't seem like a good idea, so I'm just going to attack at this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Where is it? Here. That's not it. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, he just sort of lunges out of the way. Next up, Sebastian, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over here, and I'm gonna action movie flip this table over, and then hide behind it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Was that my action to flip the table?
Was your action to flip the table, yeah.
Then I am done.
Okay. Next up, it is this guy. He's going to move. Does he have to make the saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. He fails, so he'll take... Do you want to have him just take the 12, you think?
I re-roll it.
Okay.
Normally.
Didn't I get an attack of opportunity too?
Oh, I guess you
Yeah,
would.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that too. So that's 13 damage, and then I'm going to...
Nice!
Okay, so that's 8 plus 5, and because
it's
of...
26.
Yeah. What is it? Divine Strike, that's an extra 1d8 of thunder damage that I charge and infuse into my weapon. So, yeah.
All right, nice. Yeah, he looks really rough from that. And he jumps out of the frame of your spirit guardians, and he turns, and as he gets out, you watch as he seems to flick out like a match. And he just strikes it against like the kind of ringmail leather combo armor that he has, so that it's lit. And then he lifts his crossbow and it goes to turn the barrel, and as he turns it, he just sort of drops the match against one part of the side, and then he lifts it.
Got a flamethrower crossbow.
And he shoots it right here. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Soren.
Okay.
These are all the Team Fortress characters.
Okay. You have failed the dexterity saving throw.
Got it.
You take
This one.
34 points of fire damage as his bolt hits the carpet, and there's this tiny explosion, like a concussion blast just goes off. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Is the carpet hurt?
Carpet is on fire. No, could it be any more on fire?
I go into a rage.
Oh.
I mean, you pass with the 20, but you can make the other one to see if you pass even more.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to advantage.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, you succeed on the save. That is his turn. The carpet is on fire. Next up,
Not Twindler.
Stevia, it's your turn.
Alright. Bonus action, second wind. Well, not very many health, but, you know, whatever.
That's the worst second wind you've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Then I'm going to dash here, and then I'm going to do an action surge and attack this guy.
Sure.
16?
16 just hits.
Alright. And I'm going to make that strength check for 16.
Okay. He fails.
Alright, so he takes 18. And I'm going to do it again for 27.
I think he only takes the 13, right?
Well,
oh, no, it takes double the necrotic damage.
Double
Okay.
necrotic, yeah.
Gotcha. It's a different... Okay. Yeah.
And I have one more of those to do, so I'm going to make that strength check again. Why not?
Sure. So... he got a nat 20 on that one.
Okay. So he takes another 16.
So that is a total of what? 18 plus 16, 34?
34, yeah.
Oof. Oof, doof.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, he's not looking good. He's not quite bloodied, but he's not looking good either. Next up, it's your new friend. She sprints forward into all of this. Gets right there. I guess she can't take any damage. She's going to lunge and shove her hand into the fire. No, she can't do that. She just gets there and drops her rage, I suppose. Now it is guard block. This guard is going to move, knowing that he triggers the attack of opportunity and the spirit guardians. He succeeds on the saving throw with a 19.
Takes
So he'll take
6.
6. He is bloodied. And Stevia, you have your attack of opportunity. Zach? Zachary.
Zach said BRB in the.
Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna make it for Stevia. Let me roll. Let me get down here. Stevia Karanan. Taking a attack of opportunity. Does it hit? Yes, it
Yes.
does.
Mhm.
Okay, another 13 damage. Yeah, this fellow is well beyond bloodied.
He's dead.
Not quite.
Dang it.
Jumps.
Sorry, say something to me.
Yeah, just I rolled an attack of opportunity for you, and you hit.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Did 13 damage. And
You did exactly what you would want him to do.
he gets to here, and he is going to fire at the barbarian. He misses. And then he is going to turn, and he is going to fire at you, Soren.
Okay.
It's a 17. I don't believe that hits.
That does not hit.
All of your buffs. Okay, next up it's this guy. He will only take the Spirit Guardian damage as he moves over here. So let me see if he makes the save. He does not. He gets a 14 after his wisdom. So he takes 7.
Yep.
Okay. And he is going to fire once at Stevia, once at Soren. And you all notice that they are they do have to cock the side of it. There is a sort of half barrel that you can see that they are turning. Yeah, first attack at Soren is a 22.
I don't actually think that hits.
Storm Mantle Rays and the Shield of Faith,
Yeah,
right? That
Shield of
puts you
Faith,
at-
because I cast Shield of Faith at higher level.
Okay, yeah. No, I was just being oh yeah, that's right.
I think I'm at 23.
All right. Then the one at Stevia is a dirty 20.
That'll do it.
Okay. You take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he sort of grits his teeth, and finally, Last Boy. A good vampire film. All right. No, it's not. I haven't seen it actually. So why do I jump to a harsh judgment?
Alright.
He succeeds, so he will take 7. He takes the same amount as his buddy, and he gets right there. And he is going to fire 1 shot at the barbarian and 1 at Soren. Barbarian, he hits. She has to take the full damage because she's not deranged. Then the one at you, Soren. Nope. 12 definitely won't hit if a 22 won't hit. We're going to jump back down to Sybil. Sybil, you are riding on top of... Sorry, what's his name?
Ori?
Ori's back. And he is sort of swimming through, and you are actually perfectly dry.
Yeah, and I can also breathe underwater.
You can, but he has you above the water.
Okay.
Lucia is he kind of doesn't want to swim now. Now that he doesn't have to. He's like, well, I'm a dog, I don't want to swim.
Yeah, Sybil's just holding him.
Yeah. And then you see just this little bit of light.
When he wants to paddle, he'll just do it every once in a while.
Yeah. You see there is a single beam of light cutting down into the water above you, and it seems like that's where Ari is taking you.
Okay.
And he gets you to a point, and there's kind of a bad smell for a second, but then Ari sort of pushes himself up, and he just shoves, and you hear wood breaking. And you see that there's a room above you, and he sort of lifts himself so that you can step out into a room.
Thank you.
And
Sorry?
he reaches forward and just kind of boops your head with his nose.
And I just give him a good scratch.
And
He's had a good scratch.
he appreciates the good scritch, and he darts back down into the water. And Sybil, you're in a bathroom.
Sybil toilet, Sybil toilet, Sybil toilet.
And you can hear fighting outside.
Yeah, Sybil puts down Lucia. So
You can get there. Getting away from the toilet was a free action.
thank you. I think I might take just a dash action to get into the area.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Is that a full... Yeah, it's close to a dash action. And I think I see everybody, and Sybil's just gonna say, "Dear God, why is the rug on fire?" And then cast Mass Healing Word.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That's 14. Let me make sure that is all the healing it should be doing. Yes, it is.
That's very
Okay.
impressive healing for a natural one.
Yeah.
Wait.
And everybody's
is-
back. Everybody's back in the fight.
Okay. And then that's my turn. Yes.
All right, and we go back to the top of the order with Soren. Use that spell I hate, baby.
Yep. Moving here.
Okay.
They both got to make that.
First one succeeds, second one fails. So the guy who's not bloodied takes half. The guy who's bloodied is going to take full.
Okay.
It's 11.
Yes.
Okay, so that is 5 on the okay boy. And a big old... What is that?
11.
11. That's right. I know what numbers are. 28. Oh wait, sorry.
I know what
No one revealed
numbers
anything.
are.
Okay, so he's still up. He's just very bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still kind of low, so I'm gonna do a bonus action, cure wounds at 2nd level on myself. And then I'm going to lightning breath in a 15-foot cone in front of me.
Yeah.
Both of these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
So they just have to make
Dexterity saving throws.
dexterity saving throws.
Which I will admit is the thing that they're good at.
Yeah.
First guy, dirty 20. Second guy, 14.
Okay. How do I know what the DC is?
I think it's just your spellcasting DC.
Okay, that's 16.
Okay, so first guy succeeds, second guy fails.
Yeah, I'm also going to use my Channel Divinity, and that's just going to hit at max damage.
Okay.
So 1d6 plus 5, so 6 damage. Or, actually, no, yeah. It's going to be 11 damage.
Okay, 11 damage. The guy in the back
wait.
is
Shit, actually 2d6, so
12.
17
plus 5.
damage.
Okay. The guy in the back is last legs. The other guy... let me do the math on a calculator because I'm dead to the world in terms of brain power. 30. Oh, nope. Stop revealing what people are at, Ben. He is bloodied now. After you breathe just this cone of lightning. Oh yeah, and Sybil, when you came around the corner, you recognized the lightning shape of your dad.
You see your dad screaming lightning.
What the hell?
And next up, it is Sebastian.
My dad always just screamed belts to my ass.
I'm gonna dive out here and shoot twice at this guy from my hidden position. So first attack, nat 20.
Yep, nat 20 hits.
Fuck yeah.
Which guy is this? Can you ding him? Alright, yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
nat 20.
Okay, so I'll do that damage, and then
Your sneak attack, which is also
Sneak
double.
attack critical.
And you're an 8th level rogue.
yep, so 8d6.
Did you down him?
14 plus 22, so 36. Well, you didn't down him, but you definitely bloody him.
Second attack. This one will not be at advantage. 15 does
No.
not hit,
Yeah, it gets caught in his armor.
and I say bye, and I roll back over behind them.
Okay. Next up, it is our boy, the not quite bloodied. And he is going to make 2 attacks at disadvantage at Stevia.
Alright.
Does he have to, just for starting his turn, does he have to take the Spirit Guardian damage? Logan?
Oh,
Yes.
which one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah.
Let me double check.
Well, he does not save, so he will take the full if he has to take it.
It's 16.
Okay, he takes 16 damage. He...
Yeah, start whenever it enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So it's at the beginning of their turn.
Okay, yeah, he looks very, very rough. And he will take 2 shots with disadvantage. So he actually rolls a natural 1, so his crossbow jams on the first attack, and he has to take the time that he would have taken the second one to sort of... He just has to, like, he keeps trying to turn the barrel. It's not exactly a barrel. It's kind of like the thing that they would put, like, Gatling gun rounds in, where it kind of just looks like this, like, metal tub that is hanging on the side of the crossbow.
Yeah, I had this Nerf gun.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And he just keeps trying to like jam it down, and he finally gets it, but he wastes all of his time. Then it is Stevia. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna get this not bloody guy here. Trying to make him a little more bloodied. Taking two. That's not gonna do it. Either with that.
Yeah, he just dodges deftly out of the first one, and then just ducks underneath your second swing.
All right. So that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Next
gonna
up,
fail.
it is the barbarian, and she's just gonna run over here and try to pick this guy up. Yeah, she's probably gonna do it, huh? Yeah, she does. And she just kind of like lifts him by his throat, and then she just takes 2 steps and shoves him into this wall. And she does hit him against the wall. And he takes a good amount of damage from my homebrew rule for only barbarians. Because I think that barbarians should get grappling stuff. It just makes sense to me.
They should. There should be more strength stuff.
I don't know. There's grappling feats for that. Although I guess this character could have taken them, so.
And I just feel like being a barbarian, anytime that there's like a strength contest, you should be like, if you win, you get extra stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
But not that if you all fought a barbarian, that wouldn't happen. only my
Only when they're on our side.
my great homebrew stuff only goes to your allies. Okay, next up, I think one of them gets a turn. It's this guy. He dies. Yeah, he fails, so yeah, he dies. Your Norse warrior puppets tear him to shreds.
Yeah. It's just a storm of electric Valkyries.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's my favorite Philip K. Dick book.
Do robotic Norsemen dream of electronic Valkyries? Sybil, it is your turn.
Sybil's just gonna walk up and like sort of I don't think she walks that far. She's just gonna walk like in a distance and then just cast Sacred Flame at the guy.
Okay. He fails.
13 radiant damage.
Which, oh, he is on his last legs.
Great.
He's just
That's like the
wavering.
only time I've seen Sacred Flame succeed this campaign.
I mean, it succeeded against some shadows in a temple.
Sybil's gonna walk
Yeah.
around him and
It
sort of like,
succeeded when that guy betrayed us.
oh yeah, that's true. And she's just gonna like tap Soren's shoulder, being like, "You okay, bud?"
Yep, I'm good.
But she casts Cure Wounds.
Yeah, and you get a little bit more health back.
You get
so,
12 more health back.
Yeah, I'm really good.
And it is your turn, Soren. Oh, well, if that's the end of your turn, so.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, Soren, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do another lightning breath on this guy. So that's a dexterity save.
Yeah. He succeeds.
Okay, so that's nope. I'll just do it normally because I don't know how to do the inputs. So, 8 plus 5, 13.
He takes half, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So 6.
6. Still enough to put the old boy down.
Nice.
Yeah, he just drops as you shock him, and he drops his crossbow, and it shatters.
Right, and then to get up against this wall, that's not quite enough. No, actually, I just run over here. They both have to make the saves.
Sure. 1 failure, 1 success. Bloody boy made the failure, so he will take the 12 damage. Man, I'm just not gonna give Soren anything cool, because why would I?
I don't know where my spirit weapon is, or I'd make an attack, so I'm just not going to do it.
I think it's outside. I don't think
It's.
you
I haven't been moving it,
moved
even though
it
I think.
since you got in. I think you said like you wanted to take it with you, so it's it's back here.
Yeah, I'm not even bothered about that. I'm just gonna. I don't know what all my bonus actions are. I think I'm just gonna cast a healing word on the barbarian woman.
Okay, yeah. Sure. And Sebastian, it is your turn.
So I will do like a cool pommel horse move over this table and do a rollout right there.
Yeah, you do a Gymkata.
Yeah, Jumkata. That's exactly what I do. And then I'll shoot at shoot the person I've been shooting at, and they are engaged.
Yeah, advantage.
19,
19 hits.
7 plus 17.
Nice. You just unload, and your sneak attack was enough to kill them without the bonus. I think you like just shoot him between. Like she grabbed him by the throat, and you take him in the side of the throat between two of her fingers.
Nice. Into it.
And he falls limp in her arm, and she turns and gives you a big old grin.
And I give her a. It's weird that you know my dad. I'll move up here, and then I'll step one more over.
Sure. Okay. Next up in the order.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'll bonus action shoot again. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Right. Boom. 14.
14 misses.
Yep. Okay, that's my turn.
In the same instance as he dodged one of Stevia's hits, he just ducks this one. But now, Stevia, it's your turn.
This little wily bastard. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed that I missed the last two strikes, so I'm gonna put my shield away and use better two-handed to try to do a little extra damage. Oop, no, that's not a two. Sorry. 18.
No, the first one was two-handed.
Oh, sorry, it was two. Yeah.
25
That was it. 15. I'm gonna do it again. Oh wait, I guess the 18 works, but
we'll do the nat 20.
okay.
Yeah, he drops to bloodied, and then
he does 27 points of damage after that.
Okay. Yeah, he is not looking good. He is on his last legs. Now it's the barbarian's turn.
That's it.
She just scoops up the crossbow and starts walking. She goes over and puts out the fire. Just stamps it down. Stamps it out. Sybil, your turn.
Sybil's gonna walk up and then just try to cast Sacred Flame again at the guy who was bloodied.
Natural 1.
Great, he takes 8 radiant.
You end him. Your flame
Cool.
crashes on him and snuffs him out. And as you all take a second to breathe, you realize, oh yeah, Sybil's back.
How was your date?
Please don't call it that.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by for the Sunken World Saga. I just realized that I should have asked this to this group before we started playing, but I'm going to do it
my
on
name's Brian.
air. Oh, thank you. So I was thinking that we talked about having a recap after this episode that we could put out. I was thinking, what if we just pre-filmed those and then streamed the edited videos so that I have a week to kind of catch up on some prep.
Cool.
Does that sound all right with you all?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Then, so next Monday, we will be having, I think it will be, Monday will be both of the Adventurer recaps, and then next Wednesday will be both of the Knight recaps. And those will include some questions from the players to each other about their characters or about their, decision-making stuff, and then it will also include questions from the players to me and questions from me to the players. So, look forward to that. Come watch it. Come watch it with us. We're gonna be in the chat making fun of each other, trying to not get me fired. We won't succeed on that front, I'm afraid.
Hey, I have a question about my dad. Last year at Christmas, did he throw a pack of cigarettes at me and say "smoke up"? So, the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I know. I have been assuming that Sebastian is wearing fingerless gloves this whole time.
Hell yeah.
Wait, he hasn't?
No, yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Because can you imagine if he wasn't? All right, everybody, thank you for watching Sunken World Saga once again. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben Collins. These have been your wonderful players. I legally work at PetSmart.